I got to say, the game between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers was epic. I'm talking both teams going at it, slugging for it, wanting the playoff spot. I get it. In the end, the Raiders came down with the win, and I know it is a little bit heartbreaking. You see the Chargers that have come so far as a team in just a year's time, getting Brandon Staley as the head coach. That there was a lot that went on in the game that I'm like, okay, a first-year head coach, he'll learn from this. But the main thing that I took away, to be honest with you, is not the fact that Brandon Staley is going to learn something. I took away the fact that I fully believe the Los Angeles Chargers will be back in 2022, and I think they're going to be tough because if we're being honest with ourselves, the entire team, it didn't overperform. It definitely did not. I think it had enough talent to make the playoffs this year, but one more year with Brandon Staley as the head coach, one more year of building behind Justin Herbert, I think is really going to be good for this team. You have so many weapons on the offensive and defensive end of this team that I think there needs to be a lot said for how well that they all played. There's so much talent that I think it's honestly unfair in some cases. Like, they are stacked offensively. But as far as building for the future, I think the Chargers are going to have a lot going for them, and that's why I think that this next year, 2022, is going to be a big year for them. Now, I do think a lot of it is going to stem from, obviously Justin Herbert, obviously getting him some help with Rashawn Slater this year. But I do think also moving forward, they also got some great players in Asante Samuel Jr. Josh Palmer showed some stuff. So there's a lot of positive things that came from this draft class that I think is going to be built off of. Now, obviously, you build you build off Justin Herbert. You got Austin Eckler in the backfield. And yes, there's going to be some questions. There's going to be some cuts. But I think moving forward, the Chargers, if this last draft is any indication, I fully expect them to not only be able to meet their needs moving forward, but if you just take a look at the tape tells everything you ever need to know. If you guys ever have questions about what a team is doing wrong, or how they're playing, if they need juice, whatever it is, watch the tape, because the tape don't lie. What's the NBA saying, or the basketball saying? Ball don't lie. The tape doesn't lie. Watch the tape. It tells you everything you need to know. If you watch the tape from I'll stop saying that, by the way. But if you watch it from over the past year to now, totally different team. Like, obviously, we mentioned Brandon Staley, earlier in the video. But if we're being truthfully honest, this team is different. This team in just 1 year's time was on the brink of making the playoffs and making some noise. And I think I still stand by it. If they would have made it this year, I believe they are a huge sleeper team. They've got so much talent now. Some things faded down the line, I will admit that. But there is no reason to believe that this team will not be back next year and make some noise. And I fully expect them to, like I said, address some of their major issues in free agency and the draft. And boy, if Justin Herbert gets a little bit more help on that offensive line, like, he's got weapons already. Like, could you imagine him getting I don't know why this probably wouldn't happen, but again, like Aiden Hutchinson in the draft for him, I know that would never happen because Aiden Hutchinson's going to be gone by the time he's going to be on a plane to wherever, probably at that point. He's probably going to be on his way to Jacksonville. I don't know, but he's not going to be there. Maybe he will. Who knows? That would be crazy. But him and Nick Bosa, that would be absolutely crazy. But let us know what you guys think about the Los Angeles Chargers having talent, and they'll be back. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we have gotten this year, and we love every single one of you. Check out our website at thesportsbreedpodcast.com. Also in the description down below, you'll find all of our social media platforms. Make sure you guys give us a like and a follow there. You'll also find our iTunes link, so make sure you guys give us a sub and a listen there. And then finally, if you have anything you'd like us to cover, send us an email to sportsbp@yahoo.com, or just put it in the comment section down below and we'd be glad to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about the Los Angeles Chargers, who will be back in 2022.